We are demo driving the new 2026 Model Y Juniper, and initial reactions, super quiet inside. Pretty smooth, although these roads are pretty smooth as it is, so I'm hoping we can go over some bumps up ahead, but much quieter than the old Model Y. I think the old Model Y had a lot of booming, had a lot of just NVH and resonance inside of the car. I would say it's about 30 to 40% better. You could still hear it a little bit, but nowhere near as much as before, that's for sure. Actually, I'd like to go on the highway, so I'm going to take it on the highway. Just want to see. Let's get some acceleration here. Oh yeah. Definitely picks up. A lot of people talk about the stock and talk about all the little stuff. I'm really not going to talk about none of that. I don't think it's important. People say the stock feels cheap and they wish they had the turn signal buttons. It doesn't really matter. You know, whether they had the turn signal buttons on the steering wheel or not a big deal. Whether they have a stock or not a big deal. I think the biggest thing about the Model Y that they needed to work on was just ride quality, vehicle noise in terms of, you know, the cabin noise, just the overall styling of the vehicle. And I think they did a pretty good job with the exterior. Really love the back. The front, still getting used to. But in terms of overall quality, definitely more improved. One thing I did notice, it is a very sunny day in Atlanta today. And in previous Teslas, I could definitely feel the sun beaming down on me. But with this, I don't feel it at all. I think that's like the biggest improvement. And I think that's going to help with efficiency tremendously because you won't have to run your AC as much. So, premium feel. Seats pretty comfortable, I do have to say. There is lumbar support. Let's test out the music. Yeah, that's just a radio and it sounds great. I mean, Teslas are notorious for having great sound systems, especially the all-wheel drive models, so no complaints there. But it is very quiet in here. I think they did an amazing job with the booming and just pressurization of the cabin. With my old Model Y, sometimes I would get a little nauseous or dizzy when I'm driving for a long time, and I think that was because of that booming sound. And I know there's YouTube videos and fixes online that I've seen, you know, people putting tubing inside of the rear trunk area and, you know, adjusting the hatch stops and all that stuff, but I don't think you should have to do that on a $40,000 car. So really glad that Tesla was able to improve that. I'm going to take this left turn here into this gas station and do a U-turn. Overall, I would give this a 9 out of 10. Really proud of Tesla for addressing the complaints that I had. And I'm looking forward to getting an all-wheel drive version as soon as the non-launch edition models come out. Really don't feel like spending $8,000 is worth it. Don't care about tow hitch, don't care about all the extra features that they give you. I just want a Ultra Red or Quicksilver Model Y with the 19-inch wheels. And I'm looking forward to it.